admissions officers consider many different factors when reviewing and evaluating applications. Yes, academic performance and standardized test scores definitely play a big part in the process, but they're not the only part of the process. Colleges take a holistic review of every application, really looking to see a little bit more about the student as a person, who that student is behind the grades and the scores. So I want to highlight for you a few different ways that you as a student can make your application stand out beyond just grades and test scores. First, extracurricular activities. Your extracurricular profile says a lot about who you are as a person, what you've chosen to get involved in, what are your interests, what are your passions, what are the things that that you've done, and how long have you done them? What's the level of commitment in your activities? As an admissions officer, that was really interesting to me to find out, again, what of the wide range of choices that you have, what you've chosen to do. And also, it helps me to make an assessment about how you're going to get involved if I admit you and you attend my campus. What impact, what level of involvement are you going to have as a college student in my community? Those are really important factors that can come into play in this part of the process. Recommendation letters. Teacher recommendation letters can shed a lot of light on your application and really help admissions officers understand a little bit more about who you are as a student every day in the classroom. Teacher recommendations can talk about how engaged you are as a student, how much you participate in class. So for teacher recommendations, I really urge students to choose wisely when you're choosing your writers. Think about who knows me best, who likes me the most, what teachers are going to have the most to say about me as a student, not just a grade on my transcript. And finally, the personal essay. Probably the best way for students to show a side of their personality that we might not otherwise know or see. It's really one of the few ways in a college application that you as a student can talk directly in your own voice to an admissions officer. And so you may want to think about what you want to share about yourself there. It can be something personal. It can be talking about an experience that has shaped you or changed you in some way, an accomplishment that you're proud of, a quality that you want to share with an admissions officer. All of these are things that will help me as an admissions officer to understand a little bit more about who you are as a person and as a student. And all of these ways are opportunities for you as a student to stand out as an applicant, to stand out and go beyond just your academics and your test scores in a competitive applicant pool.